Hey YouTube, Joe here, and today I'm very happy to show you the HARNDS Viper model CK6015. So let's take a look at it. So there we have, let's go over some stats. We'll cut with it, we'll measure it up. It is a 9 CR18 MOV blade, a nice satin blade. They're saying it's drop point, but to me it's more like a drop point, almost a spear point, with a thumb disc for an opener. Nice brown G10 handle. They're calling the pattern on here rhombus pattern on the G10 handle. Hopefully my camera is focusing in on that. Nice polished pocket clip, very deep carry, very long pocket clip. Not a hot spot. Liner lock. Let's see. We'll go some measurements too. While I'm doing the measurements, I might as well go through my standard dollar. And there's against the dollar. It measures at 8.5 centimeter blade, which translates to 3.35 inches. The whole length is 21 centimeters, which is 8.27 inches. Let's see. There it is against the ruler. Using a blue background today because the knife is brown and my usual background is brown. So I figured this will give it a nice contrast so you could get to see it a little bit better. Something I recently reviewed, where is it? The CRKT Jettison. Let's line it up. Now because of the clip, it keeps flipping over, so I'll have to hold it up. There it is against that. One thing I didn't mention, the price. This blade clocks in anywhere between a low of $11 to anywhere for a high of $19. There's the centering. There's the lockup. I'd say it's about a little over 50% on the lockup. Now you might say, oh wow, you know, $11, you know, that's, how sharp could a $11 knife really be? Yeah? Well, take a look at that. This knife is very sharp. Let's polish that up a little bit. Nice satin blade like I mentioned. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know my fondness, I should say, not fanness, my fondness for satin. Now, the weight, I didn't mention the weight, 5.11 ounces, 145 grams, but let's measure it up to be sure. There's the 145 grams, 5.12, so close enough. And my scale is pretty accurate. Some standoffs, very thick steel liners. Tip up pocket carry, right side only. Nice size lanyard hole. No, you know, for $11 to $20 knife, you know, feels pretty polished. Nothing grabbing on here. I've had knives that cost 5 times as much as this. I documented it on one of the Bokers I had. I can't think, it was Exskelibur, and you could rub a piece of cotton across that and it would catch like all day long. And yet here, nice and smooth. And we're talking about a knife that potentially could get for, well, there's a coupon. I have a coupon for this from GearBest, so I'm going to include that in the description so you can get it for a good price. I'll let you check it out. Even less than $11. There really isn't too much bad to really say about this knife. I mean, the cons, some people might say the weight, you know, 5 ounces might be a little high for them. But you're getting a nice sized blade, a very sharp blade. Maybe I could see some people not liking the disc thumb stud, but it works well with this knife. I think I mentioned up front, they call it the Viper. There it is. Let me tell you something. For $11, $12, you could do a heck of a lot worse than this knife. This is a really nice knife. This is my first dealing with HARNDS. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. H-A-R-N-D-S, HARNDS. And so far I gotta say, I like it a lot. I don't think this is a tribute to any knife. I can't think of any knife off the top of my head that this looks like or is trying to be a semi-clone of. So as far as I know, HARNDS is their own company. It's a Chinese company. They make their own knives, kind of like Kaiser, except they're, you know, obviously not in the high-end degree that Kaiser is. When I saw this one, I was like, "Oh, let me check it out." I went in with low expectations, but I got to admit, I remember one of my users, keep spazzing out on that. One of my users mentioned one time, I think it was, I don't know, a few months back, "Oh, Joe, you should check out HARNDS, blah blah blah." And I took the note down, and I never got around to it. And then when I came across this knife, I think this is the same one that he was talking about, and I'm glad I got it, because let me tell you, value. We talk about Gonzo for value, or Sanremo. This has got a lot of value. A knife that's this sharp, this nice looking, this polished, G10 handles. I mean, I'm not going to tell you the steel's going to blow you away, but, you know, $11, $12, even $15. Very nice. So, if you're in the market for a knife this size, I say definitely take a look into HARNDS. Here it is again. The hand. There you go. For once I got it. Don't let the other mistakes fool you. That's not the knife. It's just me spazzing today. Some days you got it and some days you don't. And today's one of those days I ain't got it. So, let's put it down. Definitely check this knife out if you have a chance. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So far, I love it. I'll have to hold it. The only thing I don't love is the clip won't let it stay nice for the camera, so I'm going to have to hold it while I zoom in. Let's zoom in. So there you have it. The HARNDS Viper CK6015. Beautiful knife. Anywhere from $11 to $19. Most places it's $11 to $15. Let me know what you think of this one. This is a real nice looking blade. Let me know if you have this one. Chime in. I'd like to hear from you. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Take care, and God bless. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed my video. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Take care.